Okay. So we're gonna be on the subject of um the 3D showcase of Tempest Vanguard, and I didn't do like a live reaction. I didn't want to do that, like because I did that not really live reaction, but I did record like a react video with Armis debut, and the thing is, I did enjoy doing that debut, but I I really do enjoy like just experiencing the moment. I didn't want to just focus on making reactions and everything. I wanted to just genuinely enjoy it. So I didn't bother recording myself during the actual premiere of the 3D debut of Tempest Vanguard. So but I'm just gonna just gonna share my thoughts because it's just something else. Like, oh my god, what a time to be like a Holostar fan. And, like mind you, I've only known Holostar since like Holostars have been around since I believe 2019 because it's been their um it's been their anniversary last June 8th, I believe. I think it was June 8th. That's like that's their anniversary where Miyabi, like the first Holostar, first debuted. So basically, it's been 5 years already, and I wasn't there at the start, but I was there when the EN branch got made. So I was there for Altair's not 3D Altair's debut as the first EN All Star. So again, I didn't have at that moment. I didn't know anything about All Stars. I just know that one JP All Star was the same. What do you call that? Has the same art illustrator as Ike, which is my Oshi and Niji. So that was basically the only thing. I didn't even know that Miyabi, like the first All Star was Miyabi. I didn't even know that. I thought it was like Aroran or the other one. I'm just so happy that I know their names now because I'll get into it. I'll get into it. But yeah, going back, uh, Tempest Vanguard 3D. So the first one who's gonna showcase their 3D was Betel, and he did it in the most like jester way, like typical jester way, like lots of bits, like very out there performance, like stage presence, like and it was just so different from, and that's what I appreciated about it. Um, because again, Hall Stars is just Hall Stars EN. There's just how many members? So six Tempest and then four Van. No, not four Armies. So that there's like a total of 10 people, right? Total of 10 boys in the entire Hall Stars EN branch, and the entirety of Tempest was getting their 3D. So Altair had his, Axel had his way back, like I think it was either January or February this year, and they had their like own take on how to do like 3D stuff. It was not my first time watching a 3D showcase. Like I've watched a couple of what do you call that? Nietzsche and like 3D way last year I think. Oh sorry. And what do you call that? It was way different actually, and and it makes sense because Hall Stars like market themselves as idols, not just Hall Stars but Hololive Holopro Productions as a whole. They market their livers as idols, so they have a different style of like presenting their 3D, but it's mostly it's almost guaranteed that there's gonna be like a musical segment to the 3D showcase. So and Bethel has a good voice, so I was looking forward to that. Going back, so far before Battle's 3D like happened, my favorite 3D between Axel and Altair's was actually Axel's, because he knew like how to move around. Like he was so comfortable like moving around. Like I saw, like you can see like the hip movements whenever he sings, and he's just so comfortable with it. Like it's almost natural for him to move in 3D. And with Altair, like he showcased his strengths. Like he did like the cello playing, which is so beautiful. I really do love that. I love that part actually. And also like the what was that, like the fighting um demo stuff. It was really cool. Like he I thought he was going to do like the same route as Axel's, where he did a few bits, um um showcase like his fan mascot, made few references, then just sing songs and perform and everything. um I think Axel did a few more songs than Altair's, because Altair only did like two songs in total. Um, he really did well. Like I couldn't tell if there was an improvement in his voice, but I feel like he's more confident with singing. It's just the way he moves in while performing the songs. It's a little, it's a little bit too practiced. Like I know I know those movements. Like yeah, he really needs a bit more practice, I would say. I don't mean it in a bad sense, but I feel like he still needs to get used to it. But with Battle's 3D, I've actually watched it already a few times actually. With Battle's 3D, he also performed two songs. One was his original song "Unlucky," and you know, it's not my what do you call that? It's not that bad. Like he did well, the usual, because again it's his song. I mostly remember the bits he did, because he is like a jester. He's like a natural comedian. Dude, Battle 2 made a cameo. They said it was just like a pre-recorded, and then someone acted it out. In the form of like Battle 2. But I really do like that, like making all the references that he does in his regular streams. Like Phantom was there, the skeleton Jerry was there. It's so funny. He remade like the hat trick with Yago, their CEO. The hat trick, it was so funny. What else? It's just so fun, and also the legs part. It's just dude, their manager is really really something else. They're as crazy as the livers. It's so cool. um but yeah, but the best part, I would say, is like his like when he sang, oh shit, Kiri, was it? I forgot the song. It's from Ergo Proxy. I never watched the anime. I just looked it up after I saw Battle sang it. It was just, his voice is so good. And the thing is, here's the thing. I know I shouldn't compare, but um he did way better in the musical parts than Altair, because Altair, even though he really really he's very familiar with the two songs that he sang, he was like moving too much, but not with the beat, I would say. But with Battle, he was just like he was like singing like he's in a band, kind of like Axel. Well, all the crazy stuff was happening, like skeletons dancing, tomatoes being thrown, a giant phantom, a giant Diago. Everything was going crazy, but he was like performing his heart out, and it was just so good. It was just so bellow. It was so funny. It was so great. It was just him coded so good. And and he said it himself. It's very like it's not it's more inspired by Western style cartoons than like typical anime style um showcase of comedy. In terms of like anime style, Flayon. Like, here's the thing. Oh gosh, give me a sec. With Flayon, oh my gosh. The thing is, I missed like a few seconds. Just no, not a few seconds. I think like an entire 2 minutes of like the premiere of the video of his 3D showcase, and he was singing his heart out. It's like I, I never watch his karaoke because of time zones, but is this play on right now? Like, oh my god, he. I know he has like the energy and like he's really good at voice acting and everything, but he's like really using his voice acting to sing these songs, and it's just so cool. Like he's like I think the closest that I could like what do you call that that I could compare it to is like he's like performing like it was like a musical, like his showcase was like a musical. He was very like dramatic and expressive and everything, and it's just so play on and it's just so anime. It's so cool. Like I never I he just so much. I was like, oh, he's gonna do like the usual thing, like act, do cute poses, maybe bicker with someone. I thought that was what he's gonna do. No, he did like, he's like he made like he was like on par with Axel's 3D. Like he did a few bits. He actually had guests over. I think he was the first in EN that had guests over in their 3D debut. So, in their individual 3D debut, I mean. So, that was damn. Flayon is so cool. And the thing is with Flayon, he's like a mecha pilot, right? So, he just showcased all the things that he really liked. He showcased the Artress, he showcased he made like references to his like favorite games. It's mostly the songs that he performs were like what do you call that? Video game songs, so I wasn't familiar, but I would say that he did a really good job. But most notable was his Aishite cut, Aishite version. Like when he sang Aishite, Aishite, it's like you have no idea how many times I have replayed Izur's cover of Aishite. I also listened to Octavio's version of Aishite. That song has been stuck in my head ever since no, not Flayans. Ever since Octavio's cover of that song came out. And that was just a few weeks ago. I think just a few days ago even, not even weeks. Oh my god. Like, and then Flayon comes in and sings that same song, and he's like, oh my god, he's crazy, crazy, like actually insane. Like, am I supposed to be worried? Like, dang, Flayon. Like, like out of everybody, actually, I wasn't. I didn't know. Again, I don't watch much of Flayon. I just really know that he's energetic. He's really sweet. um he's strong as fuck. um and he really loves Miyabi. And speaking of Miyabi, there was that one segment on his play and his on his showcase with Miyabi. It's just so cute. It's just his 3D live was so him coded as well. It's the same with Battle. If Battle's 3D was Battle coded, Flayan's 3D was Flayan coded to the T. It was good, good. In terms of the songs, again, I'm not familiar, but just because he's so expressive and I would say his Aishita cover was out of the three of them, Izuru, Octavio, and Fleon. I would still say Octavio has the best, has the cover that I prefer the most. Close second, uh, close second is Izuru's. Oh, sorry. Simply because it's Izuru. Izuru is it has just a different type of a voice that just it's just so good. But with Octavio, I'll go into it maybe next time. I'll compare those songs because I really do love I like that song so much. Ever since I heard of it, it's just so fun. What else? Yeah. Going back, Flayon's 3D, Flayon's 3D. It's just so fun. And also, the mascot is so cute. Like, I was confused with the mascot because I thought it was like a mecha mascot. Then I was like, why is it cat? So I was like, okay, okay, I get it. He has an armor. I get it, I get it. That's cool. It's just again, it's just so fun. Oh shoot, I forgot. Oh my gosh. I was doing this chronologically and I forgot. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just do this. Before Fleon's debut, like literally the day or night before the premiere of Fleon's debut, 3D debut. Um Hollow Stars had their 5th anniversary concert. I think that's like the third concert in general where they sell actual tickets in an actual event. And there was also the concert was also gonna get live stream with tickets that's gonna be sold. Of course, me being broke, I was lucky to get like to watch like the free portion of the concert in YouTube, and oh my god, uh, and oh my god, like dude, they're so cool. Like the whole stars JP. This is just the JP ones, by the way, that had a concert. I don't understand a word they're saying because again, I don't speak Japanese. But just the way that they perform, it's like I want to do my best. I just want to do my best every day because they're doing their best every day. It it just I don't know. They're stars, like actual stars. They're actual stars. Like they inspire. They're shining brightly. They're so awesome. Like oh my god. It is, and I believe the concert is like the archive of the concert is still available until like July. I think July 8th, like the first week of July. So hopefully I'll be able to watch the entire thing because it's so good. Like the free portion showed like the intro of the concert. They showed like the new song Kaleidoscope Parade. I forgot Kaleido Parade, and of course the We Are All Star song, and just seeing an actual crowd just go wild against these for these like 3D boys. It's so fun. Like it, it just shows how much they're being supported, and it's just so nice to hear, so nice to see, so nice to realize it. They're really idols. Like they're actual stars. Oh my gosh. And and the thing is, at the same time, there was like two watch alongs that was happening. One was on Ollie's side, and the other one was on the EN boys side. So it was hosted by Haka, I think. And just hearing the cheers of the girls and the boys just going ham on being fan on just fangirling over the whole stars JP boys. Oh my god. Like, oh, is this what idols are supposed to be? Because if they are, then oh my god. Like, that is so cool. That's gotta be like the best occupation you could ever have as a creative person. Just the ability to inspire others by just watching your performance is just that's so cool. um so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to um watch that concert before while it's still available. But yeah, that happened before Flayon's 3D debut, so I was like so pumped to see Flayon's debut at that time. But the thing is, after Flayon's debut was also Haka's, and again, Flayon's 3D was already so good, and I was like, oh my gosh, what will Haka do? Because yeah, Haka was there. He watched like the 3D concert of his JP senpai, so it was like, oh, is he gonna get nervous? Is hopefully nothing goes wrong or everything. Like, I hope it doesn't get to his nerves or anything. And then the 3D happened, like Haka's 3D happened. It's like this